All right, today we're diving into a hidden danger, and it's lurking in a place you probably never even think about: animal feed.
You know, we're all pretty obsessed with what we eat, right? We read labels, we check ingredients, but have you ever stopped to think about what our food eats? I mean, the quality of our meat, our milk, our eggs, it all comes down to what those animals were fed. And that question, well, it pulls back the curtain on a really critical but kind of invisible part of our whole food system.
So let's talk about something called De-Oiled Rice Bran, or DORB for short. Basically, when rice is processed, this is what's left over. And it's actually super important. It's a key ingredient in livestock feed all over the world. It's packed with nutrients and energy. But, and this is a big but, this essential ingredient is now at the center of a really dangerous game.
And here's where things get sketchy. We're talking about a problem called adulteration.
So what's happening is pretty disturbing. This crucial feed ingredient, DORB, is being secretly messed with. And we're not talking about an accident here. This is intentional. This is a big deal because it threatens the whole supply chain, and it all starts with putting the animals themselves in danger.
Okay, so adulteration sounds a little technical, but what does it actually mean? It's pretty simple and pretty dishonest. It means someone is taking the good stuff, the pure DORB, and mixing in cheaper junk to bulk it up. And these fillers, they aren't just useless, they can be downright harmful. And it's all being done for one reason: to save a few bucks.
So what kind of junk are we talking about here? What's actually being mixed in? Let's unmask these unwanted additives.
Okay, get ready for this, because the two main things being used are pretty wild. First up is dolomite stone powder. Yeah, you heard that right, stone powder. It's basically ground up rock. Zero nutritional value, just a cheap filler. The second one is a little trickier. It's called corn DDGS. Now, DDGS can be a perfectly fine feed ingredient on its own, but the stuff being used to cheat the system, it's usually super low quality, sometimes full of toxins and sulfur. That makes it totally unpredictable and really, really risky.
So you can probably guess what happens next. Adding this junk to animal feed isn't just dishonest. It has some seriously dangerous consequences.
And I'm not exaggerating here. The risks for the animals are severe. When you mess with their main source of food, their health takes a direct and immediate hit.
It's like a domino effect of health problems. First, you get nutritional imbalances and digestive issues. I mean, of course, they're not getting the right stuff. Then, that leads to poor growth and a weakened immune system. From there, you can see reproductive problems. And in the worst-case scenarios, yeah, it can even lead to death.
Wow, that's a really bleak picture. But, you know, shining a light on the problem is always the first step. So let's talk about the solution. It all comes down to a call for quality.
The solution here isn't some fancy new tech or a bunch of complicated rules. It's actually a lot simpler, but also more powerful. It's vigilance. It's a call to action for everyone in the industry, especially the people buying the feed, to just pay more attention and demand better. And the source material really hits this point home with a powerful quote. It's a reminder that this isn't just about business, it's about responsibility. It says, "Remember, the life and well-being of your livestock depend on the quality of the feed they consume." It's as simple as that.
So what does vigilance actually look like?
Well, it boils down to 4 pretty clear actions. Number 1, just be aware that this is happening. Know the risk. 2, demand the good stuff. Insist on the best quality DORB. 3, choose your suppliers carefully. Work with people you trust, who have a reputation for quality. And finally, and this might be the hardest one, don't cheap out. Don't compromise on quality just to save a little money. Because as we've seen, the real cost is way, way higher.
If everyone follows these steps, what's the end game? Well, the goal is to build an industry that's safer for the animals